I'm retiring, y'all. I am retiring. This is my last video on YouTube. This is my last video on YouTube, right? I wanted to just come out here, make the announcement. This is not clickbait. If you think it's clickbait, go ahead and go to my channel. Check on my channel because this is not clickbait. I retire, I quit. This is my last video on YouTube where I'm going to be talking about credit repair, consumer laws, all of that. Right? So, if you don't know, we're on a mission to help fund $1 billion to small business owners. And I was sitting and thinking about it. And I've been thinking about it for a while, you know. I came in the game. I invested my first $3,500 to learn about the credit repair, the consumer laws, all that. And it's just like a growth thing, you know, because I'm really passionate about the funding, the business funding. I'm passionate about just business, you know, when it comes to teaching about the marketing, you know, the God-made marketing. I got the sales and just all things when it comes to business, you know, operations and things like that, business structure, you know. So moving forward, we're going to dedicate the channel to, I don't know if my glare acting weird or whatever, but moving forward, we're going to dedicate the channel to basically talking about business funding strictly and helping y'all, those of y'all that want to get tapped in, start your funding business. If you've been following me in the beginning, strictly just for the consumer laws, hearing me say 15 USC this, 15 USC that all day, I understand that's cool, right? But you can go back to those old videos. If you think about it like, okay, I've been following you, that's all I want to follow you for. If you want to unsubscribe, you can feel free to unsubscribe. I ain't going to take it personal. I'm just going to be with my tribe. I'm going to grow over time, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm always saying, like, our mission is to help fund $1 billion to small business owners. Those of y'all that have been sticking with me, rocking with me for a while, you probably were here when I was saying, like, our mission is to help reduce crime rate. So, yeah. By the way, I'm a little sick, so just FYI on that, so I apologize. If I sound a little stuffy, pause. But it's kind of like, it's kind of ironic to say that I'm quitting and I retire when my shit says stay consistent right there, huh? But anyways, so the channel is gonna, like the direction of the channel moving forward is gonna be dedicated continually as it's been to helping small business owners get funded so we can continue that mission of $1 billion to small business owners. And the reality too is you got to look at it like looking out for yourself. Like y'all got to look at it from my perspective too. When it comes to the whole credit repair, consumer law thing, you got to think about the genesis of what these type of people are versus people that are business owners looking for funding. 50, 100K, 150, 200K, you know, things like that. I'm not saying it's always the case, but typically the credit repair people are lower quality people that they're not good with their finances, you know? And me as someone that's good with my finances, those of y'all that know that I paid off my student loans in 1 year. And, you know, I dropped this book, The Power of Yeah, you know, shameless plug. Those of y'all that know that about me, you know, like, even regardless of that, you're not necessarily gonna want to spend too much time around those type of people. Call them poor, broke, whatever you want to call it, right? Cheap. You're not necessarily gonna want to spend as much time around those people versus the people that are business owners, the people that understand value, the people that understand your value, the people that hear me, right? I know my calling, my passion is people out here, people like you that's watching this. You're a business owner. Your business mindset. You have a business mindset. You're willing to invest in yourself, right? When it comes to starting your funding company, because you see the results I'm getting. You see the results that my students are getting, right? You see how it's lucrative. The business owners need capital. Business owners are the most selfless people. Rich people are the most selfless people. They say all this will eat the rich, you know, kill the rich, this and that. But rich people have the opportunity. Rich people have the ability. We have the ability to bless people, you know? Without business funding, if y'all have seen my story, without business funding, it was no paying off my mom's car. It was no my mom retiring without business funding. So why would I not focus on the vehicle that's helped me and blessed me and my family? You feel me? And I appreciate those of y'all that have watched my videos, those are y'all that have taken action. If this is the last video you watch of me because you only fuck with me to hear me say 15 USC 1692 all day, then, you know, I appreciate the support while you was here, you know, but I am a human being. I'm going to elevate. I'm going to grow. And the direction that we're going to go in is business funding strictly, helping business owners start a business funding business. And you don't have to be a credit repair business owner to get mentored by me, right? Because as you've probably seen, we recently launched a new one-on-one program. I want to have more time where I'm dedicated to doing these one-on-one mentorships when it comes to business funding. So y'all know that whole thing of like jack of all trades, master of none, you know, that type of thing. So I have to niche down and just focus on business funding, you know? So that's the whole purpose of me dropping this video, me letting y'all know that I'm quitting, me letting y'all know that I'm retiring. I know for some of y'all, it may not be what you want to hear. For different people, it's going to open a path for new blessings, right? I don't look at things as like a loss. So if you unsubscribe, I know it's just a divine redirection and God is going to bring me the ideal tribe of people that's rocking with me. If you still rock with me, I fuck with you and I appreciate you. If you're not rocking with me, then, you know, I don't take it personal. I understand that everybody's selfish and they're here for their own selfish needs. If you're just here for credit repair or consumer law, how many damn videos am I going to upload before y'all get it? Right? I literally give y'all a over 8-hour video teaching y'all how to, from start to finish, read the credit report, remove collections, bankruptcy, you know, all the items. Requesting a reinvestigation, 15 USC 1681 IA1A, right? I'm not saying that my company is not doing credit repair or anything, right? That's one of the misconceptions that happened with the I Quit credit repair video. Because I had some of my clients contacting our business and saying that, what do I mean by I quit and all that? To be transparent, like I quit like a long time ago. I already quit back in like the end of 2023, right? Like a year after I left my job. And what I mean by I quit is I fired myself from the day-to-day operations of being a credit repair business owner, right? Because there's a CEO and then there's a credit repair business owner that's a 9-to-5 worker, basically, you know. So I had to fire myself from that because I was getting burnout. I was doing everything, you know, doing the disputes, doing the sales calls and all that. So when I say like I quit from the credit repair, what I'm saying is that I'm not in the day-to-day operations. We still, you know, get the results, get paid from that. It's just that everything is automated over there, right? People still book calls. People still talk to my sales team. People still talk to my dispute team. They still get their updates. We're still getting results, you know, things like that. We're just not marketing it publicly because we want to make way and continue to make way for business funding because that's my passion. That's where the direction I want to go in. And to be transparent, y'all know what it is. Business funding is higher leverage. One funding client that's, we just get them $50K. That's $5,000 right there. Versus a credit repair client, we charge anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 for the contracts. So with that too, a lot of times too, you get these payment plans and all. You're not getting no payment plan when it comes to funding because you got them the money, they send it over. With the credit repair, you get these payment plans. You get, you know, life happens to everybody. I'm not discrediting anybody's situation, you know, what happened, but life happens, you know. At the end of the day, me logically as a business owner, y'all got to look at it from my perspective. Do I want to deal with all these cheap consumers that got one thing after the other happening? Do I want to deal with all these people that are harassing my team for updates and all that are not patient with the process, that don't understand the value of what we're doing? Or do I want to deal with these business owners that have the same mindset like myself, that have good habits? They just need the direction in terms of how to get access to the capital so that they can take on more jobs, so that they can hire more people when we talk about like roofing and home service based people, or even e-commerce, you know, scale their business and things like that. So yeah, just wanted to like officially make that announcement. I definitely appreciate y'all that tap in and watch these videos. If you are someone that you've been watching my videos, you rock with me, you want to continue our mission. If you're a business owner, you're looking for that funding, I'll definitely have a link below. If you want to work with me one-on-one with this new one-on-one program that we're doing to help start a funding business, You could be a credit repair business owner, you're looking to add funding, it's cool, right? Like I said, I'm passionate about business as well. So even if you have a credit repair business, I can help you get the operations in place, get that VA installed, get your sales team in order, get other things, your automation set up so that you don't have to be a slave to your business. I'm recording this and this is what, 10:41 a.m. When I worked a 9 to 5, I used to have to be in the office. Do I look like I'm in the office? I ain't in no damn office. I'm doing what I want to do now, right? That's another thing too. Health is wealth, because I could be in the office right now as I've been sick this week. I'm just focused on my health, getting better and all that, right? So it's important for you, not only for yourself, but for your family, to be able to put them in position so that you can help them get to the next level. So if you're watching this, you're relating to what I'm saying. If you are a business owner, you don't have to be a credit repair business owner to get tapped into this one-on-one program. I'm looking forward to it. This is not the 10K program that we offer. I'm steering away from that because that's more like holistic and 1 year of support and like credit repair and funding. This is strictly funding and more affordable and working with me one-on-one. We constantly have to increase the price because we continue to close people at higher rates. At the time I'm recording this, we've already increased the price twice just because we've closed at higher rates, because I know we typically charge premium pricing, so people are just jumping on it. I wasn't really expecting it to be in demand as how it is, to be honest, but God is good. And I say that to say, like, if you are a business owner looking for funding, I'll have a link below for you to get tapped in with me. If you are someone that's looking to work with me one-on-one, if you have the mindset, if you have the drive, it's not going to be easy. You're going to literally get my phone number and access to me for an 8-week period. I don't know if it may change. I don't know. Like I said, everything's customized, but that's basically how it's structured. Go ahead. I'll have a link below. Go ahead and apply below. And if you are a consumer and you're just like, damn, I miss the old Michael, the old Kanye type shit, go ahead and watch my old videos or just unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I quit. I retire. This is the last video you'll see of me talking about the credit repair, consumer laws and all that in terms of posting new content on how to delete those. Obviously, it's always going to be relevant when it comes to certain stuff, like people that's going to be a credit repair to funding client. But the reality is not everybody has negative stuff on their credit, So just keep that in mind. And hey, yeah, with that being said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me if you watched this entire video. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.